100 on his cup and these runs, nigga. All these bad bitches just wanna fuck a nigga. I ain't got the time to be doing all that fuck shit. Dumb bitch, but I love the way she suck dick.
What's going on, guys? It's Bravo, and we're back again. Today we're back with the review video. This review is going to be about the top 5 vehicles that you can purchase without a pass. And the first vehicle is going to be a 2013 Volkswagen Beetle, aka the 2013 Wolfsburg New Classic. And I decided to do it in order from the slowest to the fastest. And what I mean by that is the lower top end to the highest top end. Now don't get me wrong, in my opinion, I think this Beetle has the fastest acceleration. But for now, we'll check out the vehicle, all the color choices and the rim choices, and then we'll get on the road and I'll let you guys decide. It looks really good in yellow, so I think we're gonna go with that. Okay, so we're back outside, now examining the vehicle. And it looks like it may have a nice little moonroof up there. Not quite sure if that's exactly what it is. But either way it goes, you can't open that. It's just for show. It looks pretty nice though. I'm gonna restart the car so you guys can hear it start up. Now let's go for a spin in our new little 2013 Beetle. It sounds really nice. It may be because it's the turbo model, but either way it goes, I like it. Today we are testing these cars for their top speed, acceleration, and a braking test. We'll also be testing the turn signals, as you can see, but that'll be a part of every cruise for every vehicle. It handles really well. So if you're somebody who prefers more of a car that can handle really well and has some nice acceleration, this may be a car for you. Looks like a cat wants to race us. Let's see who's gonna take it. Oh, we've passed them up. We've passed them up. Let's see where they are. Whoa, what happened to the cat? Apparently, if you're a decent enough driver, you can beat a Hellcat in one of these things. I'm only joking, although it is possible. I think he hit my rear end. But yeah, this car performs really well for a car that is less than 10K. And also purchasable without any pass. Why not get it? Really nice turning radius, as you just saw, and again. And the brakes are significant, especially for the price. We're just gonna act like that didn't happen. We didn't see that. Okay, maybe we did, but it wasn't too bad, right? And once again, this is the 2013 Volkswagen Beetle turbo trim, aka 2013 Wolfsburg New Classic. We'll go for a quick wash and then we'll start our brake test. Now let's check out the brakes. Oops, reversed a bit. I'd say that was about 3 seconds. Now let's test up to max speed, back down to 0. I'd say that was 5 to 6 seconds. And that'll be the end of this car's review. And the next vehicle we have is a 2009 Saturn Vue, aka 2009 Jupiter Inspire. And in my opinion, this is a really nice SUV for the price, being the fact that most SUVs in the game can't go faster than 150. We may choose the white, but let's keep looking. And I think we found our color. It looks really nice in black. So now that we have our SUV, I'll meet you guys back outside. Alright, now that we're back outside, let's check out this Saturn Vue. And in my opinion, on first glance, it doesn't look too bad. It kind of looks foreign. And just a reminder, this is the most expensive trim package that we're looking at. Now let's hear her start up. Sounds pretty nice. Doesn't sound like a clunker. It's got a smooth little sound to it. And that engine does sound a little beefy. Kind of like it. Somebody just hit my rear end. At least once a day in Greenville, you come across an inexperienced driver. Look at that guy. I'm not gonna lie, this isn't too bad for a car that is less than 20K. Now we'll attempt to perform a speed test. Oh crap. Ah! Alright, now we'll reattempt to perform the speed test. Well, this is gonna end bad. One more speed test. We should be good this time. And as you can see, this car does maneuver through traffic pretty well. This car's engine has a really nice sound to it for the price, especially being no pass required. Now we are going to perform the brake test. I'd say that was about 4 seconds. Now to test up to max speed, back down to 0. In his defense, I guess there was somebody else blocking the other side of the road. I'd say that was 8 seconds exact. And our next car is a 2021 Toyota Supra, aka 2021 Velfire VR Pioneer. Now, in my opinion, this is a really nice looking car, but this version specifically that is accessible without a pass is just a bit slow on the acceleration. I think this car may actually have the slowest to second slowest acceleration to any car in this video. And it looks pretty nice in blue, so I think we're gonna go with that. The sport rims look really nice on there, so I think we'll make that our choice. And now that we have our car, I'll meet you guys back outside. Okay, now we're outside with the 2021 Toyota Supra in blue with sport rims. Doesn't look too bad. If you're someone that wants a nice sporty looking car and a coupe as well, but doesn't have access to any pass, then this may be a vehicle for you. It's got a decent sounding startup. The engine sounds really nice, and it has a great turning radius. Brakes seem pretty good so far. The one thing I do like a lot about this car is that bullet-like shape to it. It's pretty cool to me. Now, let's perform a speed test. Don't hate me for it. But in my opinion, I just don't think this is a really great car. I did purchase it previously. I purchased the most expensive version of it. And even with more horsepower, it just still seems kind of sluggish. So I did sell it. I decided to perform the top end all the way back down to zero brake test then and there, and it didn't seem the best. I'd say it was about 8 to 9 seconds. But it's fast enough to leave a Western Motors vehicle. Just kidding. The turn signals are pretty nice. They're very noticeable. Except the front ones in the daytime. This is not one of the worst vehicles in the game. Don't get me wrong. But if I were you, I'd save about $32,000 and just go ahead and get the 2013 Volkswagen Beetle. That does have a bit better braking, a lot better acceleration, and the top end is not much of a difference. It is a cool little sporty car to cruise around in. You know, if you don't have a pass or anything like that or don't have much money. And that is the end of this car's review. Now we have the 2013 Chevy Silverado. There are two different SS trims of this vehicle that both have the same exact stats, but the prices are just a bit different. And one has 4 doors and one only has 2. Whichever choice you want to go with, they'll have the same exact stats, so that is up to you. And it's looking pretty nice in red right now, so I think we're gonna go with that. And it looks like red will be our choice. Now that we have our Chevy truck, I'll meet you guys back outside. Alright guys, we're back outside with the 2013 Chevy Silverado. Got it in red with black rims. It looks really nice, and it has a low profile to it. Kinda liking it. I'm not quite sure who this person is, but I keep my vehicles locked so you can't steal it. Let's hear her start up. Yeah, I like the sound of that. And off the bat, I must admit, the turning radius is not the best for this. But I mean, it is a truck, so I can understand. Most trucks in this game don't have the best turning radius. Seems a bit brake heavy as well, but we'll really find out how the brakes perform in the brake test. The turn signals work really well. They're very obvious in the daytime, so I can only imagine in the night. That's a plus. One of my buddies that's been asking about the YouTube content has messaged me. So let me hit him back and then we can get back to our performance test. Okay, we're good to go. Let's perform our speed test. Now I've noticed this same thing with another vehicle that I own. As you can see, it says it's going 163, but the top speed is actually 164. So it seems the stats are just a bit inaccurate. Now we will perform our braking test. That actually wasn't bad. That was about 3 seconds, maybe 4 seconds tops. Now we'll make a quick U-turn so we can perform our top end back down to 0 braking test. This is the other car that I was comparing to the Supra that had slow acceleration. But now that I'm driving it, in my opinion, I think this car may actually have a bit more acceleration than the Supra has. That was pretty nice. I'd say that was about 8 seconds. And that'll be the end of this car's review. Okay, and last but not least, we have the 2013 Dodge Charger, aka 2013 Bullhorn Prancer. There are 2 trims available of this vehicle that you can get without owning a pass, and it is the original and the TR model. Now you need to make sure you get the TR trim if you want to get the faster version. These 2 versions that are available of this vehicle are only Chargers. They are not the Hellcat models. And This car looks really nice in a lot of colors, but I think we're gonna end up going with water black. Not gonna lie, that yellow is looking pretty nice though. But we're still gonna end up going with the white one. And now that we have our car, I'll meet you guys back outside. And now we are back outside with the 2013 Dodge Charger. And this is a pretty nice looking car for under 20K, I gotta admit. Enough of its looks, let's see how it performs. Let's see how she starts up. Yeah, definitely not a Hellcat model. Really nice looking car still though for the price. And although it isn't a Hellcat model, the engine does sound pretty good. What the heck was that? Greenville, I love you guys, but you guys gotta fix these bugs. This car may actually have the best turn signals out of all the vehicles showcased in this video today. I'm not the biggest on red turn signals, but they stand out a lot. They're very obvious, and that's what matters. Now, let's perform a speed test. Now this is another vehicle that has an issue with the top end. In the stats it says it's supposed to be able to go 165, but oh, it's only able to go 164 on a straight line. Now I know that's not the biggest deal, but if you guys are going to advertise it as it being able to go 165, allow it to go 165. It's only fair to us fellow Greenville players that spend our hard-earned money on these vehicles. And if we were to sell them, we don't even get full price back for them. So at least give us what the vehicle's performance says they give. Alright, quick wash and then we'll go ahead and perform the brake test. That wasn't the greatest. I'd say it was about 4 seconds. Now to perform top end, back down to 0. That one may have not been the best due to the incline, but I'd say it was about 8 to 9 seconds. And that'll be the end of the car review. Until next time.